Hi, my name is Carrie Kowal, and I'm one of the financial aid counselors here at USF, and we are going to go over a brief presentation on financial assistance for the degree completion program. Here's our contact information. We are located in the McDonald Center, which is about the center of campus, and we are also housed with the admissions office. Office hours are from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, but if you're unable to stop by during that time, you can email us at finaid@ucfalls.edu or give us a call at 605-331-6623. You can also email me directly at carrie.qual@ucfalls.edu. Here are the steps for applying for financial aid. The first one, of course, is to apply for the degree completion program through Luann. Then the next step here would be to apply for FSAID. You can do that there at that website, fsaid.ed.gov, and it's going to be your electronic signature for when you complete the FAFSA, which is the next step. So the FAFSA is a free application for federal student aid. Once we receive that application, we will review it and let you know if there's any additional information we need. So just be watching your mail for that. As long as everything's good to go, we will then send you a financial aid award letter in the mail. And it's important that you would sign and return that award letter. You will notice that there is an extra copy in there, and that is for your records. If there are any changes, whether you get married, address change, phone number change, please let us know. So if we do need to get a hold of you, we can. It's also important that you monitor your my.usf account. On there you will see your financial aid information, billing information, and even all your academic and class information as well. The last thing there is a FERPA form. And so this form needs to be filled out if you want anyone, spouse, parent, friend, to talk to us about your financial aid or billing information. We cannot share it with anyone but you unless you give us permission to. So you don't have to fill out this form. It is voluntary, but if you do, you only have to do it one time. So your financial aid award package is a combination of Pell Grant, loans, employer reimbursement, some military benefits, and even other scholarships. The first two, in order to receive them, you must fill out the FAFSA application. The Pell Grant is money that you don't have to pay back. It is free money from the government. And then, of course, the loans you do. Employer reimbursement, it's important that you get that paperwork done every semester so we know that your employer is going to help contribute towards your education. Again, same thing with the veterans military benefits. There might be some paperwork you need to fill out, and just work with our registrar office on that. And then for the endowed scholarships, Luann will let you know when they are available and when you need to get your applications in by. There are some loan limits. Your combined subsidized and unsubsidized direct loans can't exceed $5,500. You can, though, receive an additional unsubsidized direct loan, but that cannot exceed $7,000 annually, and that's specifically for independent students. For dependent, it would be $2,000 addition. And you also have what's called aggregate borrowing limit, and so this is the maximum amount of loans that you can borrow over your whole undergraduate degree. And so for an independent student, the number is $57,500, and for dependent, it's $31,000. The annual amounts are going to be established based on your loan periods and based on your guys' course schedule. So usually it's about every 2 semesters is what your annual loan limit will be within. Many times you get offered more direct loans than you need, and the direct loans even exceed that tuition cost. So we just encourage you to borrow wisely. Even though you may be offered $12,500 in loans, you do not need to take out the full amount. DCP students are awarded financial aid as 3/4 time students. If you do decide to take extra courses, you might not have enough financial aid to cover all of your courses, so we do offer some other alternatives. The first one being an alternative private loan. We do put some of the top lenders on our website, so you could take a look at those, but you could also use, if your bank offers student loans, you can go ahead and use them as well. We then have the fax payment plan. And so you can take the remaining amount that you owe and divide it up to 10 months for the year. So there is a one-time $45 fee to do that, but there is no interest on that plan. The third option is specifically for dependent students, and that would be the Parent Plus loan. And so parents could take out a loan in their name to help cover any additional costs. You can find all of this information on our website under Financial Aid. The DCP program is divided into 5 semesters, so you will typically receive 3 award letters, and you will have about 3 FAFSAs that you will need to fill out. Once you enter in school, your previous loans, can be deferred. So this means you do not have to make payments on any previous loans while you're in school, as long as you're in 6 credits. We send an update every month to all of your lenders, so it can take a little bit of time for that to process. So you might have to make your first month back in class, might have to make that payment yet. But then after that, it should all be deferred and you won't have to make any payments. For any new loans, though, we do ask you to complete this entrance counseling and master promissory note. Both can be found at studentloans.gov. The loan period is the length of the semester, and then usually you have a disbursement date, and that's typically about a month into school. So that's when your loans are going to post to your account. In your award letter that you're going to receive or have received, you will notice that there's a disbursement date in there. While your first award letter is given to you by mail, the future ones will be offered electronically. So they will be sent to your Sioux Falls address, your email address, but then you'll go on your My.USF account to accept or decline that aid. So it's good, again, that you go on your My.USF account to monitor your bills, to see if you have any financial aid, and to also register for classes and view your grades as well. So the USF email is just as important. Again, that's how we notify you of those future award letters or even changes. That's how we will notify you when your loans disperse onto your account. And if you took out more aid than your costs, you will get an overage check. And so we'll also notify you when that is available as well. So if you drop or even add a class, please let us know. It can affect your financial aid. You can only receive aid if you are in at least 6 credits. And your Pell Grant can also change whether you add a class or drop a class. So before making any changes, if you want to contact us to see what might happen, please do so. If you are receiving employer reimbursement, it is important that you fill out the deferment form every semester and submit that to our office. We do count it as part of a resource in your financial aid package. Any portion of the balance that your employer doesn't cover is due from you up front. Payments are due from the employer 30 days following the end of each class. Not the end of the semester, but the end of the class. We do expect that you pay your tuition on or before the first day of class. If you don't pay on time, you will be assessed a $50 late fee. So it's super important just to complete all of your financial aid process well in advance of each semester. If you do have a balance, you will not be able to register for future semesters. So keep that in mind as well. Again, if you're using employer reimbursement, it's your responsibility to submit paperwork to us at the beginning of the semester and make sure that your employer is submitting the payment at the end of the semester. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask us. You can give us a call at 605-331-6623, or you can email us at finaid, FINAID, @usiouxfalls.edu. Wish you the best of luck as you complete your degree.